We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Machine. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Garrett Anderson in there. Now the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Anderson brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. Here it comes on 0-2, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Maddux has been a real grinder on the mound with over 230 innings of work on the stat sheet this year. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Larkin stands at second with no outs. Line to the right side. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Jose Abreu stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santiago waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in, Jorge Posada. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Batting second.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate, Paul Molitor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. In his career, Molitor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there to Abreu for the big double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Syndergaard.
To the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Andrew Jones. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 47 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The pitcher, Aparicio. Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box, Aparicio fouled off. Aparicio has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Barry Larkin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes Anderson. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A good rip that time by Garrett, but he comes up empty. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Popped up. Griffey in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Second baseman.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Bruce. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kemp retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Jorge Posada is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. One and one. Here it is. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn.
For Indiana, the left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Now
that's popped up. Larkin is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Aparicio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2.
Leading off for Atlanta.
And now pitch on the way. In there, strike one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Barry Larkin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. So here now's the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Greg Maddux.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Larkin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Molitor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A ball and no strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Another try at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. standing in, Garrett Anderson. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one.
Anderson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1-2.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Braves on top, 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up, and he's out on the tag. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Number 5.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. He comes in at 262 on the year, 25 homers, and an even 80 RBIs. Molitor brings it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 3-3. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Benito Santiago.
Santiago.
Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Maddux.
Gerard Dyson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now back, first baseman, Griffey.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded. But the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. The 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Over to Albies. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the... Tom Hinkie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Tom Hinkie.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2. In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Strahm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Morgan. Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to be a base hit for Andrew.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. Catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, singled home a run in his last time up. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is taken for ball one. One out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now Maddux, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
The windup and the 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter number one, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 offering. Forkball, and he's looking good now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Santiago. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Barnett is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Edward Olivares will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. From the stretch, Benito Santiago is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Louis Aparicio tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. The 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. Over to Albies, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Dwight Smith Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Smith, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Barnett, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's on the move again from first. And another foul ball. Running yet again for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the... Joaquin Soria takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Miguel Sano. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Edward Olivares. As with one away, he can't make contact. On the first pitch, it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now, Barry Larkin, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The first baseman, Ken Griffey.
First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
At the plate, Paul Molitor. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A winning run is at first base. Line toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
So digging in now, Joe Morgan has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a... Is in time, and Posada nails his man at second. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times...
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was driving the ball so well in this one. Finished just a single shy of the cycle. So you know he's probably really happy and maybe just a little disappointed at the same time.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Indiana win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Joaquin Soria wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.